My name is C.V.Akuta. In case you're joining me for the first time, on this episode, I want to talk about the speech given by the River State Governor, Sim Fubara, on the 3rd of March 2025. If you recall, the Supreme Court of Nigeria gave a judgment on the 28th of February nullifying the River State government elections conducted in on 5th of October, and again stopping the federal allocation to River State. This has been an ongoing battle between Wike, the past governor, and the current governor, but that's not what I'm going to go into details now. I want to concentrate on the speech the governor gave on the 3rd of March 2025. I've listened to him, I've watched the interview, and I've analyzed interview. So that's what I want to maybe give my own analysis of the speech. Now, he said a lot of things. I think he went to commission a project, either a building he did for River State civil servants or thereabout. I made some notes from what he said, which I'm going to analyze here now. Now, he said he's not scared of anything. The worst is for him to leave office. And then he now quoted, a Bible, he quoted Philippians 3, verses 18 to 19. Let me read that here. Philippians 3, 18 to 19 says, "For as I have often told you before and now tell you again, even with tears, many live as enemies of the cross of Christ." Verses 19. "Their destiny is destruction, their God is their stomach, and their glory is in their shame. Their mind is set on earthly things." And then he went on to build up on that, and then expatiated on this biblical verse he quoted. He was going by his body language, which again came in two ways, which I will analyze here. He was sounding a bit like he has given up. He sounded as if he was giving his valedictory speech. It sounded as if someone that has accepted a bit of defeat. He was a bit sober in his speech. He sounded a bit of downtrodden. There's no doubt that this judgment by the Supreme Court of Nigeria, in a way, has shaken him. He said we will bounce back. So for me, it means somehow too he has a bit of accepted defeat, or saying that he will bounce back, which again I interpret that to mean that he has accepted defeat at this stage for him to say he will bounce back. And then he said, "I'm not scared of anything. The worst is to leave office." So again, maybe he is now thinking about leaving office. And again, to me, it's also under acceptance of defeat even before the fight starts. Again, he also said something again. He said something again, meaning that he wants to fight to the last. He was now referring to his supporters. He said to them, at the right time, you will get instruction. So maybe he is preparing again for a battle. I mean, to fight to the last. He said he will be ready to pay the supreme sacrifice in the interests of Rivers State. So he's again showing a kind of determination here uh, to fight. But from his body language during the broadcast, he was just smiling, he was just happy, laughing. There's nothing to portray a kind of a serious fighter. But having said that, you don't underrate people based on their facial appearances. There's no magic to read someone's mind from the facial appearance. So it could also be aware of maybe deceiving people or winning sympathy from people. Uh, so, um, so from his speech, like I said here, it sounded a bit sober. It sounded as if he's giving his last speech, but again, determined to fight till the end. Um, it didn't sound like a grassroots politician. He sounded like more like a technocrat. Again, quoting the biblical verses to back up his speech. So I think he might be giving out mixed messages. Don't underrate somebody like him. He might be giving out maybe appearing like like an innocent and harmless person, which was the impression I got, or that's the impression you get, that is appearing soft and harmless and like a dove, unable to hurt a fly. So you could also interpret his body language as someone that is appearing so innocent, so harmless, uh, more like more like it's gonna look at David fighting Goliath, or let's say that's the picture one could have. It's like an underdog fighting the the big dog, So that's the message that was portrayed from the speech if you are analyzing his body language. But however, it would be wrong to underrate Fubara. It would be wrong to underrate Fubara. In this case, a lot is at stake, both for Wike and for Fubara. I think Wike has a lot of cards to play. Fubara too has a lot of cards to play. So it's gonna be a case of when two elephants fight, the grass will suffer. Yes, Wike can initiate impeachment against Fubara, even though Fubara has somehow accepted defeat, but it could be a ploy to send a wrong message out. Again, don't underrate both parties. Don't even underrate Fubara, even though he is appearing like an innocent dove, an underdog. Don't underrate. So it's gonna be a fight to finish, because if Wike succeeds, it's gonna be the godfather of Rivers State politics. And then if Fubara succeeds, it's gonna be like a case of David versus Goliath. But whichever way you look at that, both men have little to lose. Fubara is now a governor. He has many cards to play. He has access to many resources. Wike too has access to a lot of resources, federal power, federal might. Tinubu might be on his side. But even at that too, it appears some of the elders of River State are divided on this issue. A lot will just go. A lot is going on for this matter. But however, these are the silent observations I made from listening to Fubara on the speech he made on the 3rd of March 2025. As we go along with this matter, I will also be bringing you my analysis or my observations or the body language or reading in between the lines from what was not said, from what was said. So if you have any comment, if you have any observation or anything you feel I have not mentioned, kindly drop them at the comment section. Thank you and bye for now.